Hi, welcome to Round Robin. I'm Celine Guerrero with the City of Hampton, and with us today we have Debbie Blanton of the Hampton Clean City Commission, who is here to have a little bit of fun with recycling because there have been more updates.
Yes.
And it's good news because...
It is great news.
What does that mean?
It means we can put more of our household containers into our recycling container.
Yes. And
I'm excited.
And a lot of the things people have kind of already been tossing into recycling, even though they weren't supposed to be.
But now they'll know they're doing it right.
Yes, like me.
Yeah.
So what are we going to do here? We have some, this is going to be our green for recycling bin.
That's our recycling bin. This is our trash bin.
Okay, and then I have to figure out which ones go where now, right?
That's right, and it's going to be one of those all or not games.
Okay.
So you have to look at everything I have on the table and you have to say either yes, it can all go into the recycling container, or no, some of it can't.
Okay, and now can you maybe help me out a little before I start? Because most of the times we tend to we turn it around and we look and we see if we can spot the nice little arrow recycling triangle thingy.
Right, which does not mean that you can recycle it.
Oh.
It just means that that's where you look to see if you can recycle it. It's a product identification, recycling code identification.
Okay.
So that has created a lot of confusion over the years.
I'm confused, yes. And now
there were seven numbers,
there are
1
numbers,
through 7.
Right, okay, that's what I was going to go
And
numbers.
the good news is now that before we could only recycle 1s and 2s.
Here's a 1.
Here's a 1, here's a 2.
And that was it.
And that was it.
Oh, I've been doing it wrong.
And now we can recycle all the numbers 1 through 7, except, excuse me just a moment,
well, don't tell me.
foamed plastics.
Oh, okay. Well, you're
It's still kind of tricky. There's still something you need to know. So.
Oh, okay. So I'm probably going to fail. All right.
No.
So I'm going to start.
Be positive.
And, I think you said 1 through 7. So I'm going to probably just divide them all up. Here's a 2.
Okay.
And oh, geez.
Get the reading glasses out.
Yeah, no.
That's
3.
a 3.
So you know them already.
Well, yes, I'm
you're
well
a
acquainted
novice.
with them.
4. And I'm kind of just going, I think they all kind of go recycling. So I'm going to
You can start putting them in if you think. I'll let you know if you're taking a misstep.
1. Good so far. This is a 4. It's like your little
squeezy bottle, yeah.
Little saline solution. Soap dispenser or soap bottles, so that goes in there, I hope. Dish soap. I'm familiar with these because I do a lot of gardening, and
yes, it's a plant pot.
And I do put them in here. No. Oh no.
No, it's not a household container. It's a plant pot. And the main difficulty with these is not the kind of plastic they are, but what's in them. What's in that container?
Well, dirt and probably fertilizer.
Yeah. The dirt messes up the recycling process. So,
okay.
I'd leave it out. When in doubt, throw it out.
Okay. All right, so let me keep going. I'm 1 misstep, all right. I think I'm doing okay. 5. These are colored. So what happens? Do they go in there now?
They go in there.
Oh, okay. I thought that maybe dyes or something messed
A lot
it
of
up.
people think that, but no, dyes don't have anything to do with it.
Yogurt containers were not allowed.
They weren't before, but now they are.
Now what about the plastic?
Leave it on.
Oh,
it'll come off in the recycling process. Yes, it is.
And then I'm going to say yes.
Yes, and that one used to be really confusing because it had both a 2 and a 7 on it. And
it does,
because it has a nylon lining, it couldn't be recycled
Okay.
before, but now in it goes.
In it goes. All right, so newspaper came in. It says recycling 4, actually, so.
Danger. No, 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 no.
Where then?
Grocery store.
Oh.
We'll send that one to the grocery
Okay.
store, as well as these shopping bags and the newspaper bags.
And I do
don't know
want
what
to
this
grab
bag
that
is.
one. I do want to grab this back.
Okay. Go ahead.
Going back, because I've done it. I'll admit it.
I'm sorry, I grabbed it.
You
I
were just
snatched
too
it.
quick on saving the planet here, but but it says this bag is recyclable.
It does.
And most of the time that's okay, I see it, and it goes to recycling. But then it says down here, and this is for the newspaper, and maybe not all of them say it, but plastic bags, you do take them back to the store,
Right.
and we've all seen them when we enter there. They have their bins there, and you
They
just
have a
toss them in
collection
there.
station. Target has it, Walmart has it.
Right.
There are lots of places you can take them. Now, the reason that there's a difference between the number 4 that's in the recycling container now and these number 4s is that the recycling facility that we send our plastics to has conveyor belts that are run by
Okay.
rollers that are underneath the conveyors. These little guys get wrapped around those rollers. And if
Yeah.
you've ever been vacuuming and had like a strip of carpet
Yep.
come off or something,
It's just all tangled.
and then it stops it. And that's what happens at the recycling facility when these plastic bags are turned loose in there.
Okay. Okay, so it's important not to throw them
Very
in
important.
recycling
They
and
do
to take
not
them.
go in the recycling
And you
container.
could do something like what you did here, where you just stuffed all of the other plastic bags into one.
Yes.
And you could just very easily just go and toss it in on your way in to the grocery store to grab your groceries.
Exactly. And in the fall, usually several schools in Hampton will collect these bags for a competition to
Okay.
win a plastic bench.
Oh, okay. That's
So
good to
you
know.
can, if you have the
Can help.
space, save them up and then donate them to the school nearest you that's participating.
Very cool.
Now, these are the standard recycling ones that we had before, the number 1s. And you'll notice some have lids and some don't. That marks the difference between when we were allowed to have lids and when they told us that we couldn't have lids.
Okay.
Initially, we couldn't put lids on our recycling, and so we had to
Okay.
put everything in lidless. But then, because of changes in technology, we were able to put in with the lids. So you definitely, like, with plastics, if there's a lid, put it on it, on one of these bottles.
Okay.
So there we go with the plastics. Now,
All right,
so we're all set.
recycled.
They
And
all
that
get turned
is-
into new materials.
So what went into the trash? Because I just want to point that out. We had a full table full of items,
Right.
plastic items, that, for the most part, we would have tossed them in the trash. But
Right.
it was that, and then
Polystyrene foam.
was it our little gardening pot?
And our
also?
little garden
so two
pot.
items out of a full table, and
Right.
for the most part, they all went in. And
Meat trays, like the foam meat trays.
Okay.
Those need to go into the trash.
Okay.
Saran wrap, plastic wrap, go into the trash. Plastic bags like baggies,
like Ziploc. Well,
they go into the grocery store bags.
okay.
So really now, there's not a whole lot that goes into your garbage that's plastic. Broken toys, some hard plastic or nylon spatulas that are broken or
Right.
burned. I burned one the other day. It can be done.
It can.
And so just odds and bits and pieces of plastic go in now. The rest of it goes into recycling.
And that frees up a lot of your trash bin.
Yes,
So
yes.
that's awesome.
Now, I will say one very yucky non-recyclable contaminant that's been going into the recycling that should never go into the recycling is baby diapers.
Okay, right. That's kind of
People
gross.
do put them in and they do not belong there. Garden hoses, anything like that. I mean, if it's not a household container, think twice before you put it in there.
Right. So
Yes.
stay tuned. We're going to be back with some more education, recycling education. Thanks.